Hi guys, it's Joy. I'm just going to sit down and get a little real with you guys today in this video about a topic that has kind of been on my mind lately, and that is this whole concept of manifesting overnight success, getting results overnight, because I feel like just the title alone, like manifesting overnight, how to manifest overnight, how to get success overnight, is probably one of the most clickbaity titles in this manifestation community, and also the most misleading. And the type of people that usually click onto these videos are those that are desperate and vulnerable. And they're so desperate that they're just willing to do anything and everything and consume anything and everything to get them even just a glimpse of result. And they're really needing this desire to manifest for them to see in the outside so that they can feel okay and feel some sort of peace again. These types of people don't usually think in the long term, but they think short-term gains and instant gratification. That's really the whole thing that's fueling this desire to manifest overnight. Don't get me wrong though, it is 100% possible for you to see your manifestation happen overnight, or to see your reality switch up very quickly in a very short period of time. That is 100% possible. I've had it happen to me and my students as well, and many people have experienced it. Yes, indeed, when there's a shift within you, it is going to reflect back in that 3D. However, the thing is, you are not going to be the same person that is still searching up how to manifest overnight, how to quickly get results, how to manifest as fast as possible, because you are no longer going to be coming from a place of urgency, desperation, lack, or fear. That's how you know you've truly shifted. You won't even be needing anything to manifest overnight anymore, because you're just so chill, you're just so detached, you're just so calm with where you are right now that you don't need that external validation. You have that conviction within you. And so really, you would just be focused on living your own life, making the most out of your present circumstances with a deep inner knowing that it's already done and there's nothing that you have to do. It is entirely possible for you to change in a short period of time as well. Although usually it takes a more gradual process, it is also entirely possible for you to change right now in this very second. I'm not saying that it's going to take you months or years to make that shift within you, but if you stay true and consistent with that shift, with that change, it is always going to circle back to you, even if you don't immediately see it reflected back. So usually when people share how they manifested overnight or they got overnight results, number one is you have no idea how long they actually kept this manifestation for. It's how you can see lottery winners become rich overnight, manifest overnight, but then they eventually lose all that money because their mindset, their nervous system wasn't yet ready to handle that type of level of money yet. So they get a taste of their manifestation, but it slips right through their fingers because they haven't changed as a person to be able to safely hold onto that money and attract even more money. So you need to start focusing on long-term gains. You have to think about the person that you have to become in order for you to receive that manifestation. And that's why people always tell you to live in the end. Think about how it would feel if you already had that manifestation, because it's like preparing you. It's preparing your body, preparing your mindset, preparing your nervous system to be able to handle that manifestation when it does come in, and so it doesn't feel like a big shock to your entire being. So if you want your manifestation to stay with you for life, focus on the long term, focus on who you have to become. Otherwise, you are going to feel like you are constantly fighting to have this manifestation in your possession. You are going to feel like you have to fight for it. And it's going to be a huge struggle for you because you're going to be so drained. You know, 1 second you have it, the next second it's gone, and you feel so unsafe and so unregulated. So stop thinking about overnight success or manifesting overnight and start thinking about the person that you have to start showing up as, and how you can be committed to staying true to this new version of yourself. That's how you end the endless cycle of constantly chasing. And number two, you actually have no idea how long this person that's sharing this overnight success manifestation story has been doing the inner work for. You have no idea how long they've been working on their mindset for. They could have been working on their mindset for weeks or even months. And so in that sense, it's not really overnight success. It was daily consistency of them showing up and being committed to that dream person. And so when they weren't needing that manifestation, when they weren't needing that validation from the 3D, that's when it popped up for them. Think about when you have a baby. It takes time, well, it takes 9 months for that baby to be nurtured, to be cared for within the mother's belly. And it takes time for this baby to develop into a healthy, functioning, normal human being. And it's through this mother's consistent care and nurture towards, this child in the stomach, feeding it nutrients, making sure she's doing the right things while she's being pregnant. This is what allows that healthy baby to pop out after the 9 months. And it's kind of similar with manifestation as well. Not saying that it's going to take 9 months for your manifestation, but right now what you are doing is you are cultivating your mind, you are nurturing your body and your mindset, and you are preparing your nervous system to handle that manifestation when it does come through. And this period of time is important because it prevents your mind from going to the extreme when it doesn't feel ready for it and fluctuating based on how this manifestation is showing up. Usually the people who manifest overnight, you'll realize that they were never coming from this desperate lack place or energy. They usually just focus on their own life, living their best life, making the most out of their circumstances, enjoying what's in front of them right now, and they're detached from the outcome. They don't need that immediate validation of having their manifestation in front of them because they already know it's on its way and they don't have the stress about it. And so when the manifestation does manifest, it's just a pleasant surprise and it doesn't shock their entire system. Because the manifestation, it's just amplifying the happiness, the love, the peace that they were already feeling on their own within themselves. And it's not filling a void or a hole. So if you are noticing that you are very drawn to those manifest overnight or how to manifest overnight, how to see results instantly, those types of videos, check your energy first. Your desire to manifest something overnight or as soon as possible is usually reflecting some sort of fear within you. It's the inability to be okay with the unknown. It's the fear of the uncertainty. It's the need for validation. This limbo of not having your manifestation in front of you now is causing you so much stress because you've placed so much value, so much importance on that manifestation. And so you seek validation from having this manifestation. But the real lesson to be learned here is to give that validation, give that feeling of peace or abundance or love to yourself first. It is always internally first. It's learning how to lean into uncertainty, into the unknown, with full conviction in yourself and your desire, knowing that it's already done. And I also want you guys to realize that time is not the enemy. Time is not the enemy. People will see time as this huge negative thing that prevents them from experiencing their manifestation. And the people who don't want to experience time and want to manifest overnight are usually the ones that they can't stand time. They need that manifestation in front of them right now in this second. They can't stand not having this manifestation or desire because there's too much fear, there's too much doubt, there's too much uncertainty and anxiety that's surrounding not having this desire. Why? Because they don't know how to validate themselves. They don't know how to validate their own feelings, and they're constantly looking for something on the outside to soothe them. If we lived in a world where we didn't have to experience time between wanting a desire and actually experiencing it, I can promise you that any type of experience, any type of circumstance is going to become very boring, very dull to you in a very short period of time. Because there's nothing that you can't have anymore. And so even the greatest experiences become nothing to you. That's because true, long-lasting fulfillment always comes from within. When it comes from the outside, it's only a short-term solution. And you're going to always be seeking for something more, and it's going to be a never-ending chase where you never feel satisfied. So be thankful that you're experiencing time, because in a way, you're kind of forced to do the inner work. And you're forced to increase your tolerance towards uncertainty. You're forced to increase your tolerance towards fear and doubt and anxiety. And you're forced to learn how to give yourself the validation that you have always sought from a source outside of you. And that's what true power is. That's how you become the most beautiful, strong, wise version of yourself. And I know that's what you're here to do if you're watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember, prioritize sustainable long-term growth rather than quantum leaping overnight success, manifesting overnight. Focus on the small changes that you can start doing today, and focus on the person that you want to become rather than the manifestation. You got this. Take care, have a lovely weekend, and I will catch you guys very soon in the next video. Bye!